years, so we decided to squat it, which is legal under our Section 6, and to open up to the public, which we had a general assembly with the public and asked them what they wanted to see from the school, from the space. We wanted them really to drive it and make it what they wanted it to be. So.
And the police they gave you no warning that they were...
Absolutely not, no. I had word that things were going down at St Paul's, so we went over there to lend our support and to sing a few hymns and all this stuff, and then we heard that the school was being raided as well. I was like, what the hell's going on, to be honest with you?
And you lost your own personal possessions?
Absolutely, yeah. Me and at least another 10 guys or so lost everything they possessed. You know? So not only did they throw us to the street, well, there would have been laptops that were gone, you know, your sleeping bags, basic stuff that you would have, toiletries and, you know, personal bits and bobs that are not easily replaced.
And there's no option to get them back?
Absolutely not. They demolished the building.
That's criminal damage.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, I'm glad that, you know, the people in the high-rise building opposite would have seen this, and because they would have been the same guys that would have been supporting us anyway. And I'm glad that they can see the beast for what it is, you know.
And do you feel that your right to protest has been infringed through this activity?
Yeah, I believe it has, and I believe that there's something far more sinister than that going on. I believe that this is a gradual grind down of people's right to protest, in as much as before you know it'll be the end of domestic squatting. Then what will follow is commercial squatting, and then before you know it'll be the end to protesting, you know, at all.
And what have you personally been trying to achieve through your work here with the Occupy movement?
I've been trying to basically, I've been researching stuff about how we got into this state for about 15 months or so I'm quite new to it. But I started to look into all these supposed conspiracy theories and things, you know, because I was hearing too much of it, so I started to do my own research, turn the TV off. Well, in fact, I've not watched TV for, you know, 15 months now. And started looking into what people were saying and finding, to my horror, that there's a lot of truth in what's been said.
And what would be your message to members of the public that are interested in this?
My message to the members of the public would be, I don't understand how they see themselves as remote to what's going on, as though this doesn't affect them, because we are protesting until they wake up, basically. And if they don't wake up soon enough, there'll be no right to protest whatsoever. It's a very, very sinister thing that's going on. Absolutely sinister, really. I mean, we're living it, so we would know, and I'm not prone to paranoia. I've looked at it from every angle. I've tried to debunk some of the stuff I've found. Some really, really hard times are coming. I mean, financially, this is nothing. This is not a cyclical recession. This is man-made. This is avoidable. This is avoidable by printing our money debt-free, without having a private company, as the banks do, printing, you know, with interest. This is absolutely nothing to do with austerity cuts. This is, in my opinion, this is the most damaging, what's the word, recession, man-made recession you'll ever wish to see, you'll ever see.
And finally, like, how do you feel you've been treated by the police personally? Do you feel,
do you know what, I try not to take it too personally. I understand what it is. I've seen the beast for what it is, and then I've come to realise quite easily that, you know, as we always felt that the police were there to protect and serve us. Actually, it's not the truth. They're there to protect and serve the corporations. It's blatantly obvious to me that's the case. Our interests don't come into it one iota, and this government, this phony government that makes laws, an illegal government committing treason, committing genocide, committing fraud, is making new laws. That's laughable. We have an illegal government making illegal laws. We should all stand up against that. It's not just like, oh, let these few, you know, protesters and crusties or whatever they call people, you know, people need to wake the hell up to what's coming.
And finally, from kind of another personal perspective, what situation are you in now? Are you completely, you've got no option to get your stuff back?
Absolutely destitute,
are you having to borrow
homeless. I don't mind. I can mix and match. You know, these are the hardships that people are going to have to take on board, because when the money is wiped out, when that dollar goes pop, all the other currencies are going to go with it, and it's going to go very soon. My feeling is, having researched it, they're going to pull this stunt not far off after the Olympics, and everybody is going to be running around with their heads up their arses, not knowing where it's coming from. So my little role in it is to wake people up, to explain to them how I've come to this conclusion, and basically get on the research and get waking up.
Brilliant. Finally, can I take your name?
Lee.